What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, Panthers Advice. Today, man, we're going to talk about a rookie receiver who the Panthers could potentially draft in the second round because we don't have a first round pick, right? His name is Xavier Legette out of South Carolina. First run, 40-yard dash, 4.47. Second run, 4.39. So the dude can definitely fly, right? Look at the numbers right there. Height is 6'1". Now, this is the only thing that potentially gets me, right? You look at Adam Thielen, he had great success with Bryce Young. But the thing with Adam was that Adam's not the fastest guy. He's closer to being done with his career than he is starting it, right? So there wasn't a lot left in the tank for Adam compared to a rookie. So let's say we replace Adam with this guy right here. Is that going to make that much of a difference? We're going to look at his highlights, talk about it a little bit, and compare him to Mingo because some people have been. Before we get into the highlights, though, let's look at these numbers that have some people a little bit worried. If you start from 2020 to 2023, you're going to notice a drastic change, right? And for the good, right? 7 catches, a buck 13, 2020, 2021. 8 catches, 63 yards, 2022. 18 catches, a buck 67. And then senior year, 71 catches, 1,200 plus yards, and 7 touchdowns. So if you're asking what are some people worried about, well, some people like to see a good body of work right here. We get a little piece, but we have to go back and look, okay, what happened junior year, sophomore year, et cetera, et cetera. So that's something to think about. Now, let's look at his highlights and go from there. Now we're in the film room. The first play we're going to look at, he's going to run a drag across the middle. And as you're going to see, man, once he catches it, he is gone. But here's the thing, right? At 6'1", he's probably not going to play that number 1 or number 2 receiver. And really, you want to put him in his strong suit, which is going to be the slot. With that being said, that's where Adam kind of dominated last year. So if the Panthers take him with their first pick, they've got to be sure that he's going to be as reliable as Adam and can break that tackle and get that extra 5, 10, 15, 20, take that thing to the crib. Let's see what else he has to offer. This next play right here, watch him find this ball and then he turns on the wheels. As you saw, before he caught it, right, him and the DB were side by side, right? Side by side, catches it with his hands, brings it to his body, and then, man, turns it up for 6. Right here, once again, that separation is crazy. So as we look at this play from another angle, this defender right here either bit on the RPO, he's trying to recover, or they're in that Tampa 2 and he's picking up Xavier going that way. But it doesn't matter. As you're going to see, man, Xavier turns on the wheels, and like I said before, he creates a separation right here. Another great contested catch. Let's run this back real quick. So from the 10-yard line on, you can see the defender right there. He's making contact. It doesn't matter. Xavier does a great job finding the ball right and then comes down with it. Take a look at that one more time. I love this right here. Getting physical, still comes down with it. Next play is going to be pretty similar. Physical once again, man. But he does a great job locating that ball and then bringing that thing in. That's one thing that definitely stood out to me. Is he knows where to find that ball. When it's in the air, he's going to go get it. Definitely something that the Panthers need, man. I want somebody who's going to attack it. I felt like we didn't have that last year. We didn't have somebody who's going to go up and get it, right? Let's keep it going. Right here against North Carolina, like I just got done saying, I want somebody who's going to go up and get the ball. Whether it's overthrown, go down and go get it. If it's underthrown, which we've seen him do, I like this kid so far, man. So far, whoo. Now we're going to jump to him against Florida. Locates the ball, man. Just goes up and gets it, right? Take a look. That defender never had a chance. If that ball's incomplete, it's because he's going to drop it on his way down, right? But I like it. High point, right? Defender never had a chance. Great stuff right there, man. Whoo. On this play right here, look at that separation. That DB never had a shot. He's going to get tackled right here. But, man, he's got wheels. And then right here, finds the soft spot. Great stuff right there. So, let me know what you guys think of Xavier. Like I said, the only knock on him so far is obviously his height. And it's not really a knock. It's that the Panthers need a big guy. Now, if he can duplicate what Adam did and do it better, I'm not opposed to him, right? Let me know what you guys think. We're going to talk about Mingo real quick, though, right? What is the difference between Mingo and Xavier? Let's talk about this real quick. We're not going to spend too much time on it. So the first play we're going to look at, we got Mingo, little 5-yard hitch as you're going to see, right? Take a look at the top of your screen. You got Mingo who's going to be right here, a little 5-yard hitch. We're going to pause it once he catches it. This is where I think Xavier could actually play this role better. And really, after going over these two clips, I think Xavier could have succeeded playing where they wanted Mingo to play last year. I think Mingo may have more success, and that's something I've been preaching, playing as the outside guy, right? As a number 1 or number 2 receiver. Xavier, I think he might have had way more success than Mingo did. Let's keep it going. We're going to talk a little bit more about it. This next play we're going to look at, you got Mingo right here. He's going to do a little speed out. Take a look real quick. We're going to talk about this play specifically. Right here, he's going to catch it. Does a great job getting 5 to 7 yards after the catch. What stands out to me so far is that Mingo, I don't know that he thrives in open space like Xavier does. You can see when Xavier's in open space, man, he wants to turn the wheels, make somebody miss. Mingo, man, I just feels like he's that streak or post guy, right? He just wants to run. Xavier, man, he wants to dance in the open space. Let's keep this going. On this next play right here, you got Mingo running a 7-yard slant. Now, I want you guys to watch Mingo run this route. Now, yes, the ball, it's going to be underthrown, right? So that's definitely on Bryce. But watch Mingo right about here. So as you're going to see right here, bam, the DB, he's going to backpedal this way. The second Mingo sees that, he's got to cut this thing, bam, cut that thing in, right? Instead, what does Mingo do? He adds an extra step, right? Does another double move. Why? Why do you do another double move? That's going to mess up the timing. You know they practice this all the time. And when Mingo does these random double moves when he doesn't need to, I guarantee you it messes with Bryce. I guarantee you it messes with Bryce. Now, let's say the DB wasn't giving Mingo inside release right, then I get it. But all you have to do is take a look right here. Take a look at this. The DB, he's going to backpedal right about here. He's going to backpedal. Not only backpedal, but backpedal here, giving Mingo that inside release. I'm not sure why he loves to do these double moves. I don't get it. Somebody let me know, man. Let's keep it going. This next play we're going to look at, you got Mingo at the top of your screen, another speed out. Now, as you're going to see, you see him in open space, and I don't see it, right? I watched Xavier. I saw him, man. He wants to dance in open space. Look at Mingo once he catches this thing, all right? Take a look right here. He's going to catch it. All right. He's got that defender one-on-one. You got to make a move of some sort, right? You either got it or you don't, right? Take a look. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. This is what I'm talking about. Mingo is that guy you want on a post route, maybe a comeback route, corner route, streak. These little speed outs, drags across the middle, man. It's not Mingo, all right? Let's keep it going. On this play right here, you got Mingo at the top of your screen. Take a look right here. Bryce puts that thing right in the breadbasket, and Mingo comes down with it. This is what I'm talking about with him. Good catcher, great route runner. Let Xavier or whoever else the Panthers bring in take care of that open field stuff. Let's keep it going. All right, guys, right here is going to be our last play. As you can see on this play, the Panthers offense actually confused the opponent's defense. That's something we didn't see very often, right? But take a look what happens right here, right? They're going to bring the receiver in motion. Flat defender is going to drop down for that. This DB is going to pick up this receiver, and Mingo's going to be wide open in the middle. Bang, bang. As you guys know, we didn't see that happen a lot this past year. So what are my thoughts on Xavier versus Mingo? I mean, to keep it simple and to the point, two different receivers. I like Mingo on the outside. I don't love Xavier on the outside. He could potentially play there, but as a number 1 or number 2, put Mingo there. I don't think we saw his full potential last year. I really don't. As for Xavier, let him take care of that stuff in the middle of the field, that open space. I want to see him dance with the defenders, right? That's something I hope the Panthers do if they draft Xavier. Obviously, we'll talk about it more if it happens. Stay tuned, though, guys. More content coming soon. I'll catch you guys on the next one.